For years, esports has been treated like a free activity, something players can participate in without paying a dime. And while that may have worked when large game publishers were footing the bill, that model isn't sustainable for local organizations building real businesses. It's time for the industry to shift its thinking. Esports is valuable, and like most valuable activities, it should come at a cost. Why was esports free? For big publishers, it was a marketing strategy to boost engagement and build hype around their titles. By hosting free tournaments, they built hype. But what works for billion-dollar companies doesn't work for local youth programs. Local organizations don't have deep pockets. They aren't using esports to sell millions of copies. They're here to serve communities. Our events show what youth esports should be: productive, educational, and sustainable for the long term. The difference between a business and a hobby. A hobby costs you money. A business earns money. To build impact, you need revenue. Sustainable impact requires charging for services or receiving funding from a legitimate source. It's about building something that lasts. I'm not saying everything should be expensive. I'm saying it should be paid for by someone. Free only works in specific models. Free makes sense when it's funded by tax dollars, covered by grants, or volunteered as a hobby, but not as a sustainable business. Take the Black Point Studios tournament in Fayetteville. It was free for attendees, but funded by city grants. That's the distinction. Free isn't the problem. Unpaid is. To succeed, you need real customers, players, parents, schools, or sponsors. The only way to create long-term success is to build models that are self-sustaining. That's how we thrive. At North Carolina Sports Academy, we've built a profitable, sustainable model over nearly 5 years of growth. We charge fairly, budget carefully, and make smart investments to deliver consistent value to our players and families. That's the model that needs to become the norm. If we want esports to thrive, we have to treat it like a real business. Esports has the potential to lead youth development and STEM education, but it won't reach that potential if everything is expected to be free. Nothing that lasts is free forever. We need solid financial footing with services that are funded and people who are paid. It's not about greed. It's about sustainability. That's how we make sure esports is still here 10 years from now.